Coach, you said you'd give us an update after a week with Jalen. Have you got anything new for us?
Nothing really new. He's still injured. He's progressing in a good manner, but slowly, and we're going to just continue to evaluate week by week. But, he's not going to play anytime soon.
Coach, I have another week so to expect that.
Yeah.
Coach, can you talk about the culture you guys are establishing with togetherness? It always seems like after every game, win or lose, that it's something you guys always talk about.
Yeah, it's important. We've been talking about that since the summer, how in order for us to do what we want to do this season, it has to be together and it has to be all of us kind of pulling in the same direction. So the togetherness part helps us when we're down, and it also helps us when we're, playing well. And as you saw from the last game, the OKC game, togetherness was everything because we had two of our better players out and we rallied and came together as a group and won the game. So, for this season especially, our togetherness has to be there for us to do what we want to do.
What's the status of Kevin and Christian?
Christian is probably going to play. Kevin I just saw him on the table, and he'll be a game time decision.
You said when Josh went down to the G League, you wanted him to get some experience basically running a team. I know the sample size was pretty small the other night, but just what did you think? How did you think he did on this day?
He did a good job. He got us organized at times. He was aggressive for sure. Got himself into the paint. Today we talked about he'll get into the paint and not really know what to do. So we're going to watch that probably tomorrow. But as far as his rhythm and his push to get us into things or push to get into the paint is really good. And I think that was a result of him playing those games in the G League.
So would you say the first part of the possession is where he's strongest at right now, and it's
for sure
things slow down?
Absolutely.
Coach, can I ask you one about working with Coach Mosley in Dallas and just your relationship?
Yeah, it's really cool for us to both to be here. We spent 2 years together in Dallas, but we've known each other for basically our whole careers. So he was one of the reasons I went to Dallas. So it was definitely fortunate to work with him. And he was defensive coordinator. I was offensive coordinator. So we were always, on opposite sides of the court, but always coming together. And we would be in the locker room before games, like talking about this moment tonight, when we're going against each other as head coaches. So super proud of him and the work that he does and the energy that he brings to whether it's a practice or a game. And he's going to be around for a long time.